me you love me and tell me you love me and know me.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this one going. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right
to the air, Burrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Big 13.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Right 80. Right shot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Let's get to the game here to Chase Brown. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
11.
On 2nd, it's Brown.
And it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Right shot. 12.
They'll run again with Brown. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Trying for it with Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. First play, Stroud's going to pass. Makes the catch. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down.
All right.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Shot. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
Burrow setting up the play action. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
And if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
11, right 80. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
118. What's that?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 2J.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, right. 118. What's that?
Shotgun now, first round. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That's right.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans go up 10-zip here in the first. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 180. Race hot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Hot. 180. Race hot.
Burrow back to throw. Catch made. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's get set. 11. 180.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
Big 13. Big 13. 11. That.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Gets his tight end on the corner route. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right shot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
From the gun, again to Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
180. Shot.
Here's Burrow. Catch is made in close. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled. Beyond that 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
18. That's it.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Tony.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18. That's it.
From the gun, Stroud. That one's complete to the rookie out of Oregon State. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
18. That's it.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was made by Demetrius Knight.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Love a slot. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Got. Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Wide 80. Wide shot.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Trey Tucker makes the play. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Burrow on the play action. Makes the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
14. Texans 10. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it.
Running back sent in motion. Operating from the gun. It's Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
All ready. 18. That's it.
Throw here. 3rd down. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Texans at a deficit. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
All right. 18. That's it.
First down, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. After making a catch, he is dealt quickly at the 38. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Kicks it, and the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. At 18, let's hit.
Now we're on the draw with Mixon. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
At 18, let's hit.
Here's Brown now. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
At their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's get set. 180.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Burrow from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Just before halftime, we get a timeout they'll take it.
First sack, wobbled cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
I'm one, ready?
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
180. Wait, behind.
Looking to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing here just before halftime. Chased out to his right. Going deep down the near sideline. This connects with Higgins. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
118. What's up?
Stroud off of play action. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
All right. 118. What's up?
First down throw by Stroud. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end, and it sets up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
What's up? 118. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
118. What's up?
He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
On 2, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Gun. Start. Right. Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Burrow now on first down. Setting up the screen. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Start. Right, 80. Start.
No running here. It's Todd Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Right, 80.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Right, 80. Start.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
12. Here we go. Right, 80. Start.
Burrow back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Brown on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On 1, ready?
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Let's get set. Right, 80. Right, he's hot. Start.
Now Burrow. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! just... So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Texans 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
All right.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
18. What's that?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 3rd quarter lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right 80. Right is hot.
Burrow setting to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Can. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1, ready?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right 80.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw it in, close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw.
On 1, ready?
This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
What is that? Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Quick, right? Swap.
Nixon on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
All right. 18. What's up?
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun now, 1st round. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
What's up? 18. What's up?
Now it's Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
This is Brooks heading left. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell. Just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
The play action here. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, hey. 18.
Stroud off of play action. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
All right. Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. Going for Higgins, but it's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Right hot. Hot. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chase Brown, his intended target out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This one's caught. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Stop. Right 80. What is that? Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
And that's a situation may have worked out better if he's thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Gun. Stop. Ready. Right shot. Stop.
Looking to throw. He's incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ain't with my type activities, and don't you get involved. Hey, how many should I see? Send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Hey, can. Stop.
He'll throw it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession. As the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
Here's Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that will not be enough for a first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Texans needing 4 points. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Oh, ready. 18. What's that?
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Wow, that's it. 18. That's it.
Desperation time here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's tackled for no gain. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
On 2.
2nd and 10. Need something positive
11,
here.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. That is the last thing they need to lock away this win. Houston calls it second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Ball at the 33 for first down.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Final timeout called by the Texans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Counterplay. Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Here we go. 45. White. Ready.
Here's Brown again. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And they don't snap it in time. Wow, Brock, that could take them out of field goal range. Yep, already got the stopping and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Houston.
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar running up the